Them bell ain't rung yet. Get back to sleep.
I want to beat the other fellas to the street. I don't want anyone should see. I ain't been walking so good.
Oh, quick, right in. You know how many guys fake a limb for sympathy? That bum like of yours is a gold mine.
Look, someone get the idea. I can't make it on my own. They'll lock me up in the refuge for good. Now, be a pal, Jack. Help me down.
Whoa! Do you want to bust your other leg too?
No, I want to go down.
You'll be down there soon enough. Take a moment for drinking my penthouse. High above the stinking streets of New York.
You're crazy.
What, because I like a breath of fresh air? Because I like seeing the sky and the stars?
Yeah, just seeing stars, all right.
Them streets down there, they suck the life right out of my old man. Years of rotten jobs, stomped on by bosses, and when they finally broke them, they tossed them the curb like yesterday's paper. Well, they ain't doing that to me.
But everyone wants to come here.
New York's fine for those who can afford a big, strong door to lock it out. But I tell you, Crutchy, there's a whole other way out there. So you keep your small life in a big city. Give me a big life in a small town. They say folks is dying to get here. Man, I'm dying to get away to a little town out west that's spanking new. And while I ain't never been there, I can see it clear as day. If you want, I bet you could see it too. Close your eyes, come with me, where it's clean and green and pretty. And they went and made a city out of clay. Why, the minute that you get there, folks will walk right up and say, welcome home, son, welcome home through Santa Fe. Planting crops, splitting rails, swapping tales around the fire, all except for Sunday when you lie around all day. Soon your friends are more like family, and they're begging you to stay. Ain't that neat? Living sweet in Santa Fe.
You got folks there?
Got no folks nowhere. You?
I don't need folks. Hey, I got friends.
Hey, how's about you come with me? No one worries about no gimp leg in Santa Fe. You just hop up Alamino, you ride in style.
Oh, yeah, feature me. Riding in style.
I bet a few months of clean air and you could toss that crutch for good. Santa Fe, you can bet we won't let them bastards beat us. We won't beg no one to treat us fair and square. There's a life that's worth the living, and I'm gonna do my share. Work the land, chase the sun, swim the whole Rio Grande just for fun. Watch me stand, watch me run. Hey, don't you know that we's a family? Huh? Would I let you down? No way. Just hold on, kid, till that train makes Santa Fe. Time for dreaming's done. Hey, Specs, Racer, and Real, whatever. We can move on, boys. Let's make something else.
Let's get a move on. I was having the most beautiful dream. My lips are still tingling.
Oh, a pretty girl.
A leg of whale.
Hey, that's my cigar.
Don't steal another.
Hey, look, it's
Last time at the zoo.
I thought that I'd surprise my mother. If you can find her.
Hey, things ain't moving like they used to. I need a new selling spot. Got any ideas?
From Bottle Alley to the Hawthorne, there's easy pickings guaranteed.
Try any baker, they almost all knows how to read.
It's a crooked game we're playing, but we'll never lose. Long as suckers don't mind playing, just to get bad news. Ain't it a fine life, carrying the banner through it all? A mighty fine life, carrying the banner of control. When that bell rings, we go swearing wishes, we just free as fishes, stories, washing dishes. What a fine life, carrying the banner home for you. Well, hello, beautiful. Step back, Romeo. Nothing more concerns you. Good morning, miss. May I interest you in the latest news?
The paper isn't out yet.
Well, I'd be delighted to deliver it to you, personally.
I've got a headline for you. Cheeky boy gets nothing for his troubles.
Oh. Hey, go back to the fence slugger. You're struck out.
I'm crushed!
Hey, Crutchy, what you like say? Gonna rain?
No rain, but partly cloudy, cleared by evening.
Hey, how about this guy?
Oh, and the link shows 50 papes a week, all by itself.
Well, I don't need the lift to sell pigs. I've got personality.
Oh, sure.
It takes a smile that spreads like butter. The kind one turns a lady's head.
It takes an orphan with a stutter.
So blind opinions.
And then, summer stinks and winter's freezing when you work's outdoors. Start out sweating, end up sneezing in between it falls. It's a fine life, carrying the banner with some fine life, carrying the banner with some big shots, tossing out the ring, a bunch of big shots, tossing out the ring.
Wait, it makes me empty. Let's live intensely.
I'm to the lazy, what a fine life, carrying the banner through the
Thanks for the grub, sister.
Elmer, when are we going to see you inside the church?
I don't know, sister, but it's bound to rain sooner or later. Just give me half a cup.
something to wake me up on.
I gotta find an
Papers is all I got. It done. Catch up, if I hit the headline, I'll make up a headline and I'll say anything I have to. 'Cause it's 2 for a penny if I
killing us, that snoozer.
Make way, step aside.
Dear me, what is that unpleasant aroma? I fear the stories may have backed up during the night.
So could it be?
The Newsie brothers.
Hey, Oscar, word on the street says you took the money to beat up striking trolley workers.
So, it's honest way.
But beating down on defenseless workers?
I take care of the guy who takes care of me.
Hey, ain't your father one of the strikers?
Guess he didn't take care of me.
You want some of that too? You lousy
Thanks, Morris.
And you find the one Jack Skunksy.
One unfortunate day, you might find you got a bum game of your own. I mean, how'd you like us picking on you? Hey, maybe we should find out. Looks like you my hands on you! You gotta catch me first!
I'm going, Jack.
Papes for the Newsies. Line up, boys.
Good morning, Weasel. Did you miss me?
Names. Weisel.
What's the matter? Ain't that what I said? I'll take the usual.
100 papes for the wise guy.
How's it going, Weasel?
At least call me Mister.
Hey, I'll call you sweetheart if you spot me 50 bits.
Alright, drop the cash and move it along.
Oh, well, whatever happened to romance?
50 for the race next.
Good morning, Mr. Weisel.
50 for Crutchy. Hey, have a look at this new kid here.
I need to.
Hey, don't worry, kid. It rubs right off.
I'll take 20 newspapers, please.
20 for the new guy. Let's see the dime.
I'll pay you when I sell them.
Funny kid, come on. Cash up front.
But whatever I don't sell, you buy back, right?
Certainly, and anytime you lose a tooth, I'll put a penny under your pillow. Oh, this kid's a riot. Alright, come on. Cough up the cash or blow. Alright, move it along, move it along. Albert, let me see your money.
You got a very, interesting face. Ever think about going into the movie pictures?
Yeah, think I could?
Sure. Buy a ticket and they'll let anyone in.
Sorry, excuse me. I paid for 20, but you gave me 19. Give that.
You see how nice he was to this new kid? And what did I get for my civility? Ungrounded accusation.
Hey, I just want what I paid for.
He said beat it.
No kid's right, Weasel. You gave him 19. Now, I'm sure it was an artist's mistake on account of Oscar can't have the 20 with the shoes on.
Here. Now take a hike.
Give him another 50 papes. I don't want more papes. What kind of newsie don't want more papes? Well, I'm no charity case. I don't even know you.
His name's Jack.
Yeah, see here, this is the famous Jack Kelly. He once escaped prison on the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage. Made all the papers.
How old are you, kid?
I'm 10. Almost.
Well, if anybody asks, you're 7. Younger sells more papes. If we're gonna be partners. Hey, who said you want a partner?
Selling with Jack is the chance of a lifetime. You learn from Jack, you learn from the best.
If he's the best, then what's he need with me? Because you got a little brother, and I don't. That puss could easily sell 1,000 papes a week. Look sad, kid. We're gonna make millions.
This is my brother David. I'm Les.
Nice to meet you, David. My 2 bits come off the top, and we split everything 70-30.
50-50. You wouldn't try to pull a fast one on a little kid.
60-40 in debt is my final offer.
Deal.
That's disgusting. It's just business. Newsies! Hit the streets. The sun is up, the headline stinks, and this kid ain't getting any younger. We'll be out there, carrying the betterment to men. We're always out there, soaking every sucker that we can. It's a headline, Newsies on a mission, kill the competition, sell the next edition. We'll be out there, carrying the bags, it's out there, carrying the banner. Always out there, carrying the banner.
Gentlemen, the world is in trouble. Our circulation is down for the third quarter in a row.
But, Mr. Pulitzer, every paper circulation is down since the war ended.
Well, whoever said war is hell wasn't trying to sell newspapers.
Oh, we could try an exciting headline.
Well, what have we got today?
The trolley strike.
That's not exciting, it's epic.
It's boring. The people want to know, is the trolley coming or am I walking? They don't much care why.
And the strike's about to be settled. Governor Roosevelt just put his support behind the workers.
That man's a socialist.
Teddy Roosevelt is no socialist. He is an American hero.
The man wants to outlaw football for being too violent. Football, violent. You're right, he's not a socialist, he's a commie.
Mr. Pulitzer, please, you must try and sit still.
Gentlemen, please, you are making Nuncio nervous, and when Nuncio gets nervous, I don't look pretty.
You know, you never liked Roosevelt. You wrote an editorial against him day after day when he ran for governor. But guess what? He got elected.
Well, how am I supposed to influence voters if they are not reading my opinion?
Big photos attract readers.
Do you know how much big photos cost?
But without flashy photos or headlines, how are we supposed to sell more papers?
There is an answer right before your eyes. I believe you are just not thinking this through, people. Nuncio knows when he's cutting my hair. Trim a bit here, and then trim a bit there. Just a modest adjustment can fatten the bottom line.
Mr. Pulitzer, please.
Shaving is tricky, the razor should float. Shave me too close, and you may cut my throat. It's the simple solutions that bolster the bottom line.
But how does that help us sell more papers? Well, we don't sell papers, I mean, Newsies sell papers. Oh, I've got it. Right now, we charge the Newsies 50 cents per 100 papers.
Yes?
But if we raise the price to 60 cents per 100,
Now we're getting somewhere.
A mere tenth of a penny a paper.
every Newsie would have to sell 25 more papers just to earn the same amount as always.
My thoughts exactly. It's genius.
It's going to be awfully hard on those children.
Nonsense. I'm giving them a real-life lesson in economics. Quite frankly, I don't think I could offer them a better education if they were my own. Here we can now train them to be like an army that's marching to war. Proud of themselves and so grateful to me, they'd be begging to pay even more. When there's dirt on our shoes, boys, for God's sakes, relax. Why throw them out? All we need is some wax. Listen well to these barbershop lessons. They'll see you through.
Tuck in the muck, you'll be fine. All the race any trace of decline.
With the trim.
And the sand and the shine.
And the power of the press, yes, once again is mine. The price for the Newsies goes up in the morning. Just a few common sense gents, that's the bottom line.
So let the sun down, knowing where my customers will be. So let the sun down, watching all the things what you need.
militia, give me that. Extra, extra! Terrified flight from Burning Inferno. You heard the story, Raggy. Thanks, mister.
What? You just made that up.
Did not. I said he heard it right here, and he did.
But my father taught us not to lie.
And mine taught me not to starve.
Hey, you just saw my last paper.
I got one more.
Sell it, I pay for it.
Give it here. Buy a paint from a poor thin boy.
Oh, you dear thing. Of course, I'll take a newspaper. Here's a dime.
Born of the breed.
This is so much better than school.
Don't even think it. Look, when Pop goes back to work, we go back to school.
So, how's about we divvy up the money, grab some chow, and then find you somewhere safe to spend the night, huh?
Oh, we gotta get home. Our folks will be waiting dinner.
Yeah, folks.
Well, doesn't everyone?
Look, our dad tangled with a delivery truck on the job. Mess is like a bag, so they laid him off. Dad's like our main family.
Yeah, sure, that makes sense. Too bad about your dad.
Hey, why didn't you come home with us for dinner? Our folks would be happy to have you.
Mom's a great cook.
Thanks for the invite, but I just remembered I got plans with the fella. He's probably waiting on me right now.
Is that the guy you're meeting?
Kelvin, run for it! Officer, grab it! Dude, Jack, help! Stop! Slow down. We lost him.
Someone want to tell me why I'm running? I got no one chasing me. Who was that guy?
That day was Snaggy the Spider, a real sweetie. He runs a jail for underage kids called the Refuge. The more the city pays him, the more kids he locks up. Problem is, all the money goes into his own pocket. So do yourselves a favor and steer clear of him and the Refuge.
Hey, you up there, shoo! No kids allowed in my theater.
Not even me, Miss Medda.
Jack Kelly, man of mystery. Get yourself down here and give me a hug. Where have you been keeping yourself, kid?
Never far from you. Miss Medda. Boys, may I present Miss Medda Lockett, greatest star on the Bowery today. She also owns the joint.
The only thing I own is the mortgage. Pleasure, James.
Pleasure. What's wrong with you?
Are you blind? You got no clothes on.
That's her costume.
But I can see her legs. Well, step out of his way so you can get a better look. He does not only entertain him, it's educational. Got the picture, kid?
Miss Medda, I got a little situation out in the street. Mind if I hide out here a while?
Well, where better to escape than a theater? Is Snyder after you again? Hey, Jack, did you really escape jail on the back of Teddy Roosevelt's carriage?
What would the governor be doing at a juvenile jail?
So happens he was running for office and wanted to show we cared about orphans and such. So while he got his mug in the bank, I got my butt in the back seat and we rode off together.
You really know the governor. Well, he don't, but I do. Oh, Jack, when you got some more time, I want you to pay me some more of them backdrops. The last one you did, a doozy. Folks love it, and things have been going so well that I can actually pay.
I couldn't take your money, Miss Medda.
You pictured that? Well, your friend is quite an artist.
Don't get carried away. It's a bunch of trees.
You're really good.
Boy's got a natural aptitude. Jeez, I never knew anyone with aptitude.
Miss Medda, you're on!
Oh yeah? Well, how am I doing? Boys, lock the door and stay all night. You're with Medda now.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the star of our show, Miss Medda!
lock the door? Twice in one day. Think it's fake?
Go away, I'm working.
A working girl, huh? Doing what?
Reviewing the show for the New York Sun.
Hey, I work for the world!
Oh, somewhere out there someone cares. Hey, go tell them.
The view's better here.
Please go. I am not in the habit of speaking to strangers.
And you're gonna make a lousy reporter. The name's Jack Kelly.
Oh, is that what it says on your rap sheet?
Smart girl, huh? I admire smart girls. Beautiful, smart, independent.
Do you mind?
You got it for free, at least pay attention!
Sorry, Medda. I got no use for moonlight or sappy poetry. Love at first sight's for suckers, at least it used to be. The girls are nice, once or twice, till I find someone new. What? I never planned on no one like you. I got no use for moonlight or sappy poetry. Love at first sight for suckers, at least it used to be.
What are you doing?
Hey, quiet down, there's a show going on.
You are the most impossible.
No, I never planned on no one like you.
Them fire sirens kept me awake all night.
Them sirens is like lullabies to me. The louder they wail, the better the headline. The better the headline, the better I eat. The better I eat.
The further away from you, I sleep.
Hey, morning, everybody. Sorry we're late. I had to help our mom with something.
Oh, they got a Medda? I was gonna get me one.
What'd you do with the one you had?
He traded her for a box of cigars,
They was
Well,
Coronas.
we have a father too.
a mother, and a father.
Hey, wait a hoy boy.
So, how's it going today?
Asking about it when they put up the headline.
Here it comes now.
No Newsies prize. 60 cents per 100.
What do you say?
Is that news?
It's news to me.
They raised the price of papes. That's 10 more cents per 100.
I can eat 2 days on a dime. I'll be sleeping on the street.
You already sleep on the street.
In the worst neighborhood.
What are y'all standing around for, huh?
Get a load of this, Jack.
Like Pulitzer don't make enough already.
Papes for the Newsies.
Legs, Scott, you gag.
Line up, boys.
Good joke, Weasel. Really got the fellas going. I'll take 100 and be on my way.
100 will cost you 60.
I ain't paying no 60.
Then make way for someone who will.
You bet! Meaning the fellas will take a hike over to the journal.
Yeah. I'll save you the walk. Bring up the prices too.
Then we'll take our business to the sun.
Yeah, all right. It's the same all around town. New day, new prices.
Why the jack up?
For them kind of answers, you gotta ask a little higher up the food chain. So, you buying or moving on?
Come with those.
They can't just do that, can they?
Why not? It's their paper.
It's their world.
Oh, we got no rights.
Look, we got the right to starve. Come on, let's get the papers and hit the street while we still can.
At damn prices?
We got a choice.
Hold on, nobody's paying no nothing.
Got an idea?
Keep your shirt on. Let me think this through.
What's your angle?
Stop crowding him. Let the man work it out. Hey, Jack. You still thinking?
Well, sure he is. Can't you smell smoke?
All right. Here's the deal. If we don't sell papes, then no one sells papes. Nobody gets to that window till they put the price back where it belongs.
You mean like a strike?
You are Davey. We're on strike. We shut down this place just like them workers shut down the trolleys.
Half them strikers laid up the broke homes. The cops beat them up. You can't do that.
Cops ain't gonna care about a bunch of kids, right, Davey?
Leave me out of this. I'm just here trying to feed my family.
The rest of us is here on playtime? Hey, just because we only make pennies don't give no one the right to rub our noses in it.
Doesn't matter. You can't strike. You're not a union.
And what if I says we is?
Well, there's a lot of stuff you gotta have in order to be a union. Like membership.
What do you call these guys?
And officers.
I nominate Jake as president.
How about a statement of purpose?
Must have left it in my other pants.
Hey, what's a statement of purpose?
A reason to call a union.
Well, what reason did the trolley workers have?
I don't know. Wages? Work hours? Safety on the job?
Who don't need that? Hey, what is that? Come on. And if your father had a union, you wouldn't be out here selling papes right now, yeah?
Yeah.
So, our union is hereby formed to watch each other's backs. Union we stand. Hey, that's not bad. Somebody write that down.
I got a pencil.
Then meet our new Secretary of State. What next?
Well, if you want to strike, the membership's got to vote.
So let's vote. What do you say, fellas? The choice is yours. Do we roll over and let Pulitzer pick our pockets, or do we strike? Strike! You heard the voice of the membership. The Newsies of Lower Manhattan are now officially on strike. Now what?
Wouldn't a strike be more effective if someone in charge knew about it?
Oh, it'd be a pleasure to tell Rachel myself.
Who does Pulitzer? Hey?
I don't know. I guess you do, Mr. President.
Yeah, that's right, hey.
We do.
What do we tell them?
The newspaper owners need to respect your rights as employees.
Yeah, Pulitzer and Hearst gotta respect the rights of the working kids of this city.
Yeah, they can't just change the rules when they feel like it.
We do the work so we get a say.
Yeah. We got a union.
Yeah.
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think we're nothing. Are we nothing?
No! They need to understand that we're not enslaved to them. We're free agents.
Pulitzer and Hearst, they think they got us. Do they got us?
No! We're a union now. The Newsboys Union. We need business.
Yeah! Even though we ain't got actual badges, we're a union just by saying so. And the world will know.
What's the stop some other kids come along to sell our papes?
Just let them try.
Yeah! We can't beat up on other kids. We're all in this together.
What's it gonna take to stop the wagons? Are we ready?
Yeah.
What's it gonna take to stop the scabbers? Can we do it?
Yeah.
We'll do what we gotta do until we break the will of mighty Bill and Joe. And the world will know, and the journal too. Mr. Hearst and Pulitzer, have we got news for you? See, the world don't know, but they gotta pay. Instead of honking headlights, we'll be making them today. And our race will grow, and we'll keep their fears. Yeah! And the world will know that we've been here. When the circulation bell starts ringing, will we hear it? No! What if the delays come out swinging? Will we hear it? No! When you got 100 voices singing, who can hear a lousy whistle blow? And the world will know, and this ain't no game, that we got a ton of unproven perfect day. So they gave their word, well it ain't what it means. Now they brought us see what stop the prices but he won't whip us.
You can tell Pulitzer that a few days into this strike, he's gonna be begging for an appointment to see me. You got that? He got it.
And here we go. One for you. And that's one for you. One for you. And one for you. And who's the big spender? What ordered the seltzer?
Over here.
That'll be 2 cents, Albert.
2 cents for a glass of seltzer. Just give me a water.
How could I ever see that coming?
I'd say we launched our strike in the most auspicious manner.
I don't know about that, but we sure scared the bejeebers out of Weasel.
Yeah! Did you see that the Lanceys? They didn't know which way was up.
So, what's next? Well, now you have to spread the word. Let the rest of the city's Newsies know about the strike.
Yeah, you heard the man. Let's spread the word.
I'll take all of them.
I got Midtown.
I got the Bronx.
I got the Bowery.
And who wants Brooklyn? Come on, Brooklyn. Spark Collins, Finch. You telling me you scared of Brooklyn?
Well, I ain't scared of no turf. But that's what coming. He gets me a little jittery.
Me and Davey will take Brooklyn.
What, me? I have to...
Why is everyone so scared of Brooklyn?
Well, what are you doing here?
Asking a question. You got an answer?
Brooklyn is the 6th largest city in the entire world. You got Brooklyn, you hit the mother load. And hey, for someone who works for the New York Sun, you're spending an awful lot of time hanging around the world. So what's that about? You following?
The only thing I'm following is a story. A ragtag gang of ragamuffins wants to take on the kingmakers of New York. Think you have a chance?
Shouldn't you be at the ballet?
Oh, is the question too difficult?
Oh.
I'll rephrase. Will the richest and most powerful men in New York give the time of day to a gang of kids who don't have a nickel to their name?
Well, hey, you don't gotta be insulting. I got a nickel. I have a nickel.
So I guess you'd say you're a couple of Davids looking to take on Goliath.
You never said that.
You didn't have to, I did.
Hey, I've seen a lot of papes in my day. And I ain't never noted no girl reporters writing a hard news.
Wake up to the new century, the game's changing. Now, how about an exclusive interview?
Ain't your beat entertainment?
This is entertaining, so far.
What's the last news story you wrote?
What's the last strike you organized?
Oh, you are out of your league, Kelly. Methinks the lady needs to be handled by a real man.
You think's wrong, Romeo.
Oh, hey, how's she know my name? Hey.
Look, I say we save any exclusive for a real reporter.
Do you see anybody else giving you the time of day? All right, so I'm just busting out of the social pages, but you give me the exclusive. Let me run with the story, and I promise I'll get you the space.
You really think that we could be in the papes?
Shut down a paper like The World? You're gonna make the front page.
You want a story? Be at the circulation gate tomorrow morning and you'll get one. Oh, and bring your camera. You're gonna want to snap a picture of this.
All right, boys, let's go. Play outside. I gotta set up for dinner. I've got paying customers wetting the tables.
Well, come on! We got Newsies to visit!
And you won't be sure this out when we get our merch in the papes.
So the world will know! We can keep in score. Either they give us all rights or we give them a war. We've been down too long and we paid our dues. And the things we do today will be tomorrow's news. And the tide is gas and the torch is fast. And the road will rise. So the world will feel the fire and volcano.
Hey, come on, mice. I'll both wait.
So, what's your story? Are you selling newspapers to work your way through art school?
Art school? You kidding me?
You're an artist, you've got real talent. You should be inside the paper illustrated, not outside talking it.
Maybe that ain't what I want.
So tell me what you want.
Can't you see it in my eye?
Yeah. Have you always been their leader?
I'm a blowhard Davy. Davy's the brains.
Modesty. It's not a quality I would have pinned on you.
You got a name?
Catherine Plummer.
What's the matter? Ain't you sure?
It's my byline, the name I publish under. So tell me about tomorrow. What are you hoping for?
I'd rather tell you what I'm hoping for tonight.
Mr. Kelly.
Today we stopped the Newsies from carrying out the pigs, but the wagons to deliver to the city. Tomorrow, we stop the wagons.
Are you scared?
Do I look scared? But ask me again in the morning.
Good answer. Good night, Mr. Kelly.
Hey, where you going? It ain't even supper time yet.
I'll see you in the morning. Hey, and off the record, good luck.
Hey, Plumber. Write it good. You both got a lot writing on you.
You heard the man? Write it good. Write it good or it's back to wheezing your way through the flower show. No pressure. Let's go. Newsies stuffed the world. A little hyperbole never hurt anyone. With all eyes fixed on the trolley strike, there's another battle brewing in the city. If I could just write about it. Come on, Catherine, those boys are counting on you. Oh, you poor boys. Write what you know, so they say. All I know is I don't know what to write. But the right way to write it, this is big lady, don't screw it up. This is not some little vaudeville I'm reviewing. Poor little kids versus rich, greedy, sour pusses up. It's a cinch, it can practically write itself, and let's pray it does. Because I may have mentioned I have no clue what I'm doing. Am I insane? This is what I've been waiting for. Well, that was the screaming of 10 angry editors. Girl, it's a girl, how the hell is that even legal? Look, just go and get her. Not only that, there's a story behind the story. Thousands of children exploited, invisible. Speak up, take a stand. There's someone to write about it. That's how things get better. Give life's little gun some ink, and when it dries, just watch what happens. These kids will live and breathe right. one twice his age, armed with nothing more than a few nuggets of truth, Jack Kelly stands ready to face the behemoth Pulitzer. Now that's how you turn a boy into a legend. Picture a handsome hero, the charismatic, plain-spoken, know-nothing, skirt-chasing, cocky little son of a flying up dogs, and you wake up with a raise and a promotion. So he's a flirt, a complete egomaniac. Fact is, he's also the face of the strike when it fakes. He's fact, that's a face that could save us all from sinking in the ocean. Like someone said, power tends to corrupt an absolute power. Wait, cross, absolutely, that's genius. But give me some time, or twice as good as that. 6 months from ever, just this ground of the world we're inheriting, and think of the one we'll create. The mistakes they got old, that is not a mistake. We'll be making no sir, we'll stay young forever. Give those kids and me the brand new century, and watch what happens. It's David and Goliath, do or die, the fight is on. I can't watch what happens. All I know is nothing happens if you just live it. It can't be any worse than how it's been. And it just so happens that we just might live. So whatever happens, let's begin.
Is anyone else coming? Don't got a clue.
Well, you seen Spot Conlon, right? What do you say?
Sure, we seen him.
Yeah, him and about 20 of his gang.
Them Brooklyn boys is big.
And I gotta say, Spot was very impressed, wasn't he?
I'd say, so they're with us.
Well, that all depends on how you look at it. If you look and see Brooklyn, then they're with us.
They wanted proof we're not gonna fall at the first sign of trouble.
Well, are we?
We are not. There's us and there's Harlem.
Not so fast, boss. Harlem wants to see what Brooklyn's gonna do.
How about Queens?
Queens will be right here backing us up.
You see?
As soon as they get the nod from Brooklyn.
I got the same fisheye in Midtown.
Well, 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 Oscar. We must have gotten bum information about a strike happening here today. Oh, not that I'm complaining or anything. My skull-busted hand could use a day of rest.
Are we doing the right thing?
I'm sure we are.
Yeah, maybe we just put this off a couple of days.
No, we can't. Say something. Tell them that if we back off now, they'll never listen to us again.
We can't back down now. No matter who does or doesn't show, now is when we take a stand.
What if we just don't show for what? That'll send a message.
Don't just replace us. We need to see us stand our ground. Come on, Dave. Tell them.
Now is the time to seize the day. Stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find a way. But let us seize the day.
Hey, Jake, look what I made. It's good, huh?
Strike!
Oh, that's great.
It's pitiful.
Don't be so quick to judge. Maybe Pulitzer will see it out his window and feel sorry for us.
Any sign of reinforcements?
Courage cannot erase our fear. Courage is when we face our fear. Tell those with power, safe in their tower, we will not obey.
that stand side by side, too few in number and too proud to hide. Then say to the others who did not follow through, you're still our brothers and we will fight for you. Now is the time to seize the day, stare down the odds and seize the day. Once we've begun, if we stand as one, someday become somehow, and the prayer becomes a vow, and the strike starts right there now.
Summons up. The boys is singing. A beautiful day to crack some heads, ain't it? Step right up and get your papers.
You see the working? Or you trespassing? So what's your pleasure?
Scabs, who do you think?
If they think they can just waltz in here and take couch jobs,
We can handle them!
let's choke up more!
No! Look, we all stand together or we don't have a chance! Alright, I hear ya. Fellas, I know someone put you up to this. Probably paid you some extra money too, yeah? Well, it ain't right! Pulitzer thinks we are gutter rats, with no respect for nothing, including each other. Is that who we are? Well, we stab each other in the back. And yeah, that's who we are. But if we stand together, we change the whole game. And it ain't just about us. All across this city, there are boys and girls who want to be out playing or going to school instead they are slaving to support themselves and their folks. Ain't no crime to be born. And not one of us complains if the work we do is hard. All we ask is a square deal. Fellas, for the sake of all the kids and every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in this town, I beg you, throw down your papers and join the strike.
Please.
I'm with you.
Now it's time to seize the day. Now it's time to seize the day. Answer the call and don't delay. Answer the call and don't delay. Cause we'll be riding if we're united. Let us seize the day.
You're kidding, right?
At the end of the day, who are you gonna trust? Them or them?
Now let them hear it loud and clear. Now let them hear it loud and clear. Like it or not, we're drawing near. Like it or not, we're drawing near. Proud and defiant, we'll slay the giant. Judgment Day is here.
Oh, what the hell me fun is gonna kill me anyways.
House into Harlem. Look what's begun. One for all and all for one. Strike, 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 strike. Oh, strike.
a lesson.
Newsies, get him!
It's off to the refuge with you, little man.
Folks, we finally got a headline. Newsies crushed his bulls attack. Crutchy's calling me dumb crips, just too damn slow. Guys are fighting, bleeding, falling. Thanks to good old Captain Jack. Captain Jack just wants to close his eyes and go. Let me go far away, somewhere they won't never find me, and tomorrow won't remind me of today. When the city's finally sleeping and the moon looks old and gray, I get on a train that's bound for Santa Fe. And I'm gone, and I'm done. No more running, no more lying, no more fat old men denying me my pay. Just a moon so big and yellow, it turns night right into day. Dreams come true, yeah they do, in Santa Fe. When say you gotta live, die here. Where does it say a guy can't catch a break? Why should you only take what you're given? Why should you spend your whole life living trapped where there ain't no future? Even at 17, I'm breaking your back for someone else's sake. If the life don't seem to suit ya, how about a change of scene? Far from the lousy headlines and the deadlines in between. Señor, my old friend, I can spend my whole life dreaming, though I know that's all I seem inclined to do. I ain't getting any younger, and I wanna start brand new. I need space and fresh air. Let them laugh in my face, I don't care. Stay in my place, I'll be there. Just be real, it's all I'm asking. Now some pain in my head, 'cause I'm dead if I can't count on you today. I got nothing if I ain't got Santa Fe.
There we go, boys. Drink up. And don't say I never gives you nothing. And before you say water is nothing, just catch a fish. In the desert.
Why do old people talk?
To prove they still alive.
Morning, gentlemen. Oh, did you get a load of these? Come on, mugs. Can these really be the same boys who made front page of the New York Sun?
Hey, would you look at that's me?
Not front page and you ain't even there.
Hey, where's me?
Wait till my old man gets a load of this. I won't be last in line for the tub tonight.
You got us in the paper.
You got yourselves in the paper.
Newsie stopped the world. Now there's a headline even Elmer can say.
So, what else you got?
Mine's the only story that ran. Pulitzer declared a blackout on strike news, so even I'm shut down. Hey, I heard they arrested Crutchy. Did they get Jack too?
I don't know.
The Newsies are spreading word that he took it out on the lamb for his side of the cops.
Jack don't run from no fight.
Hey, take it down, shortstop. I'm just reporting the news.
Oh, for jumping Jack's sake. Well, you stole the curiosity for long enough to just drink in the moment. I'm famous.
What of it?
Are you stupid or what? When you're famous, the wild is your oyster.
Your what?
Your oyster. Your oyster! Hey, you know your fancy clam with the pearl inside.
How much does being famous even pay?
Oh, you don't need money when you're famous. They give you whatever you want. Go ahead and
Searches!
let me show you. A pair of those shoes with matching laces.
A permanent back that she's at races. Strong on ride with the sour pickle.
Personal plus on a wooden finger.
Look at me, I'm in New York. Suddenly, I'm respectable, staring right at your lousy stature. Don't think before for not getting back some. Go in the door with golden tea like it can't be. Hey, I'm pretty, it's my city, I'm ridiculous.
Go to the watch where the shade is swirling. There we go, dead and indoor turning.
Bob Shell, pick up the custard border.
Hey, Jack. Greetings from the refuge. How are you? I'm okay. Guess I wasn't much help yesterday. Snyder soaked me real good with my crutch. Oh, yeah, Jack. This is Crutchy, by the way. These here guards, they is rude. They say, jump, boy, you jump or you're screwed. But the food ain't so bad, at least so far. 'Cause so far they ain't brung us no food. Ha, ha. I miss the rooftop. Sleeping right out in the open, in your penthouse in the sky. There's a cool breeze blowing, even in July. Anyway, so guess what? There's a secret escape plan I got. Tie a sheet to the bed, toss the end out the window, climb down, then take off like a shot. Maybe though, not tonight. I ain't slept, and my legs still ain't right. Hey, but Pulitzer, he's going down. And then Jack, I was thinking we might just go like you were saying, where it's clean and green and pretty, with no buildings in your way, and you're riding Palominos every day. Once that train makes damn this place. Look, I'll be fine. But there's one thing I need you to do. On the rooftop, you said that a family looks out for each other. So then tell the fellas from me to protect one another. The end. Your friend. Your best friend. Brother Crutchy.
Hey, you up there! Pipe down!
Here's everything I owe you for the first backdrop, plus this one, and even a little something extra just to counter because I miss you so.
Miss Medda,
Jack,
you're a gem.
just tell me you're going somewhere and not running away.
Does it matter?
When you go somewhere and it turns out not to be the right place, you can always come back. But if you're running away, nowhere is ever the right place.
How about letting the pal know you're alive?
Why don't I leave you with your friend?
Where'd you go? We couldn't find you.
Ever think I'd even want to be found?
Is that a real place? That's Santa Fe. Hey, did you see the page? We're front page news! Above the fold! Oh, yes. Above the fold!
Good for you.
Everyone wants to meet the famous Jack Kelly. Hey, even Spot Coleman sent a kid just to say that next event you can count on Brooklyn. How about that?
We got stomped into the ground.
They got us this time. Grant you that. But we took round one. And with press like this, our fight is far from over.
Every newsie who could walk showed up this morning to sell papes like the strike never happened.
And I was there with them. Jack, if I don't sell papes, my folks don't eat.
Save your breath, I get it. It's hopeless.
No, but then I saw this look on Reason's face. And he was actually nervous. And I realized that this isn't over. Oh, we got him worried. Really worried. And I walked away. Lots of other kids did too. And that is what you call a beginning.
There he is, just like I said.
For crying out loud, where's the fella gotta go to get away from you people?
There's no escaping us, pal. We're inevitable.
So, what's the story? Can we have the theater?
Hey, pipe down. I didn't ask yet.
Well, what's the holdup? I gotta let my girl know we got a date.
Your girl?
You heard me. I've been swatting skirts away all morning. Fame is one intoxicating potion. And this here girl, Sally, she's a plum.
Word is you wrote a great story.
You look like hell.
Hey, Jack, where's that supposed to be?
It's Santa Fe.
Oh, Jack, I gotta tell you, this Go West young man routine, it's getting tired. Even Horace Greeley moved back to New York.
Yes, he did, and then he died.
Ag support is supposed to be nonpartisan.
Ask a reporter? Pulitzer's had me blacklisted from every news desk in town.
Can we table the palaver and get back to business? Will Medda let us have the theater?
It's what I've been trying to tell you. We want to hold a rally. A citywide meeting where every newsie gets a say in a vote. And we do it after working hours so no one loses the day's pay.
Smart? Smart enough to get you committed to a padded room.
The guy who paints places he's never seen is calling us crazy?
Oh, wanna see a place I see? How about this? Newsie Square, thanks to my big mouth. Filled to overflowing with failure, kids hurt, others arrested.
Hey, lighten up. No one died.
Is that what you're aiming for? Go, call me a quitter, call me a coward. Ain't no way I'm putting you kids back in danger.
We're doing something that's never been done before. How can that not be dangerous?
Specs brought me a note from Crutchy at the refuge. I tried to see him, climbed the fire escape, but they busted him up so bad he couldn't even come to the window. And what if he don't make it? You willing to shoulder that for what, a tenth of a penny a babe?
It's not about pennies. You said it yourself. My family wouldn't be in the mess we're in if my father hadn't been. This is a fight we have to win.
If I wanted a sermon, I'd show up for church.
Tell me how quitting does Crutchy any good. Exactly. So, here's how it goes. Once we win, and we will be winning, make no mistake.
We'll be what?
We're already winning.
Right.
And we'll tell them straight out, they let Crutchy go a day. Keep getting counting.
Dave, what the hell did they bust up your friends or something? As I recall, Dave, we all got arrested. Think they won.
On the bound.
Oh, come on.
Jackie, think about it. We've got them surrounded.
Here's what I think. Joe's a jerk. He's a rattlesnake.
Right, and you know why a snake starts to rattle.
No one.
Are you scared?
Sure.
Come and look it up the board. Guy's head is spinning. Why did he send for platoons? An entire army, dozens of goons, plus the cops. And
knows you may be right.
Thank you, God.
He wasn't afraid.
Exactly. He knows where we're in.
Yeah, those kids to see we're circling victory and watch what happens. We're doing something no one's even tried, and yes, we're terrified, but watch what happens.
Get onto the past, so just move on and stay
How can you have so much sympathy for the trolley workers and yet none for the Newsies?
Because the trolley workers are striking for a fair contract, and the Newsies are striking against me.
I'd spare you the embarrassment if I could, but the burlesque house is private property.
He can't order a raid without legal cause.
Mr. Mayor, would the fact that this rally was organized by an escaped convict be enough to shut it down?
An escaped convict?
Ah. A fugitive from one of your own institutions, a convicted thief at large, wreaking havoc in our law-abiding community. Mr. Snyder, which one is he?
That one there, Jack Kelly.
And how do you know this boy?
His is not a pleasant story. He was first sentenced to my refuge for loitering and vagrancy, but his total disregard for authority has made him a frequent visitor.
And you called him an escaped convict?
I caught him myself, red-handed, trafficking stolen food and clothing. He was last sentenced to 6 months, but the willful ruffian escaped.
So, you'd be doing the city a service by removing this criminal from our streets.
Well, I suppose if that's the case, we could take him quietly.
What good would quiet do me? Huh? I want an example made out of him.
Mr. Pulitzer, the boy Jack Kelly's here.
Here.
Just outside. He's asked to see you.
Well, ask and ye shall receive, Mrs. Snyder, if you please.
Mr. Jack Kelly?
Afternoon, gents.
And which Jack Kelly is this? The charismatic union organizer or the petty thief and escaped convict?
Which one gives us more in common?
Impudence is in poor taste when crawling for mercy.
Crawling? That's a laugh. I just stopped by with an invite. Seems a few hundred of your employees are railing to discuss recent disagreements. I thought it only fair to invite you to state your case straight to the fellas. So what do you say, Joe? Should I save you a spot in the bill?
You are as shameless and disrespectful a creature as I was told. Do you know what I was doing when I was your age, boy? I was fighting in a war.
Yeah, and how'd that turn out for you?
Well, it taught me a lesson that would shape my life. You don't win a war on the battlefield. It's the headline that crowns the victory.
I'll keep that in mind when New York wakes up the front page photos of our rally.
Rally till the cows come, not a paper in town will publish a word. And if it wasn't in the papers, then it never happened.
You may run the city, but there are some of us that can't be bullied. Even some reporters.
Such as that young woman who made you yesterday's news. Huh? Talented girl. And quite beautiful as well, don't you think?
Yeah, I'll tell her you said so.
Well, that's no need. She can hear for herself, can't you, darling? I trust you know my daughter, Catherine. Yes. My daughter. You're probably wondering, why the nom de plume? Why doesn't my daughter work for me? Well, great questions. I offered my daughter a life of wealth and leisure, and instead she chose to pursue a career. And it was showing real promise until this recent lapse, but you're all done with that now, aren't you, sweetheart? Don't trouble the boy with your problems, dearest. Mr. Kelly has a plateful of his own. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Snyder?
Hello, Jack.
Ow. Does anyone feel a noose tightening? But allow me to offer you an alternate scenario. You attend this rally, speak against this over the strike, and I'll see your criminal record expunged. Huh? And enough cash in your pockets to carry you in a first-class train compartment from New York to New Mexico and beyond. You did say you wanted to go west, right?
There ain't a person in this room that don't know you stink.
If they know me, they know I don't care. Mark my words, boy, defy me, and I'll have you and every one of your friends locked up in the refuge. And I know you're Mr. Tough Guy, but It's not right to condemn that little crippled boy to conditions like that. Huh? What about your pal, David? His little brother. Ripped from their loving family and tossed to the rats. Will they ever be able to thank you enough? Time's running out, Jack. So what do you say? Cowboy or convict, I win either way. Your abject surrender was always the bottom line. Gentlemen, please escort our guest to the cellar so that he might reflect in solitude. Too bad you no job, Jack, but you did resign. Too bad you no family, but you can't have mine. Be glad you're alive, boy, I'd say that's the bottom line.
Like the Pied Piper, you were right to play.
Till those kids all believed you were right.
Lucky for them, all but one got away.
They may not be so lucky to
Now we have been given discretion to handle you as we see fit. So behave.
Oh, but just in case I've been polishing my faded bare brass knuckles.
You can sleep beyond the old printing press tonight. Now that there is fine.
Newsies need our help today. Newsies need our help today. Tell them Brooklyn's on the way. Tell them Brooklyn's on the way. They're from Brooklyn. We are Newsies. We are Brooklyn. Newsies. Just got word that our bodies is hurting. Facing total disaster for certain. That's our cue once it's time to go silent. Ain't it hard to gather the calling? I know she will be on the ground. No plenty will get your pain on this day. With the voice of the fuses of pride. Perfect heart in the way beyond fear. Sharks take fun when the shore is silent. Loud and clear. Brooklyn's here.
Borough what gave me birth, friendliest place on earth. Pay us a visit and see what we mean. And when you do, we'll take you halfway to Queens.
Now there's no bruises in Montessori. What a sad way to end a career. Days are a joke, but the baby's a joke. Loud and clear. Having tear, rushing tear. Richmond's here, Woodside's here. So's the Bronx. Brooklyn's here. Loud and clear. We is here.
Welcome, Newsies of New York City. Welcome to my theater and your revolution.
Let's hear it for Spot Common in Brooklyn!
Newsies of New York. Let's see what Pulitzer has to say to you now.
No.
Hey, Davey, where's Jack at?
Come on, baby.
It's all right, kid. Haven't signed it yet. Looks like you're just solo.
Newsies of New York! Look at what we've done. We've got Newsies from every paper in every neighborhood here tonight. Tonight, we're making history. Tonight, we declare that we're just as much a part of the page as any reporter or editor. Yeah. We're done being treated like kids. From now on, they will treat us as equals.
You want to be talked to like an adult? Then start acting like one. Don't just run your mouth. Make some sense.
It's Jack.
All right. Pulitzer raised the price of page to talk so much as a word to us. That was a lousy thing to do. So we got mad, and we let him know we ain't gonna be pushed around. So we go on strike. Then what happens? Pulitzer lowers the price of papes, so we'll go back to work. And then a few weeks later, he hikes the price back up again, and don't think he won't. And what do we do then if he decides to raise his price again? After that, fellas, we gotta be realistic here. You don't work, you don't get paid. How many days can you go without making money? Believe me, Pulitzer can go longer, but I've spoken to Mr. Pulitzer, and he has given me his word. If we disband the union, we will not raise prices again for 2 years. We wouldn't put it in writing. So I said, we take the deal. Go back to work knowing that our price is secure. All we have to do is vote no on the strike. Vote no!
Some speech you made.
How'd you get here?
Especially.
You said you could go through my stuff?
I saw it rolled up laying there. I didn't know what it was. But that drawing, it's a drawing of the refuge, isn't it? Is that really what it's like in there? 3 boys to a bed, rats everywhere, and vermin?
What, a little different from where you were raised?
Snyder told my father you were arrested stealing food and clothing. This is why, isn't it? You stole to feed those boys? I don't understand if you're so willing to go to jail for these boys. How could you turn your back on them now?
I don't think you're anyone to talk about turning on folks.
I never turned on you or anyone else.
No, you just double-crossed us to your father. Your father!
My father has eyes on every corner of this city. He does not need me spying for him. And I never lied. I didn't tell you everything.
Oh, if you weren't a girl, you'd be trying to talk with a fist in your mouth.
I told you that I worked for the Sun, and I did. I told you my professional name was Plumber, and it is. You never asked my real one.
Well, I didn't think I had to unless I knew I was dealing with a backstabber.
If I was a boy, you'd be looking at me through one swollen eye.
Let that stop you. Give me your best shot.
I need to know you didn't cave for the money.
I spoke the truth. You win a fight when you got the other fella down, you didn't fight him. You heard your father. No matter how many days we strike, he ain't ever giving up. And I don't think there's much else we can do.
I know something.
Oh, come on.
Really, Jack? Really? Only you can have a good idea? Or is it because I'm a girl?
I didn't
Hey,
say
this would be a
nothing.
good time to shut up. Being boss doesn't mean you have all the answers. Just the brains to recognize the right one when you hear it.
I'm listening.
Good for you. The strike was your idea, the rally was Davies. Now my plan will take us to the finish line. Deal with it.
The Children's Crusade?
For the sake of all the kids in every sweatshop, factory, and slaughterhouse in New York, I beg you, join us. With those words, the strike stopped being just about the Newsies. You challenged our entire generation to stand up and demand a place at the table.
The Children's Crusade?
Think, Jack, if you publish this, my words, with one of your drawings, and if every worker under 21 read it and stayed home from work, or better yet, came to Newsie Square, a general citywide strike, even my father couldn't ignore that.
Only one problem. We ain't got no way to print it.
Oh, come on, there has to be one printing press he doesn't control.
Oh, no.
What?
I know where there's a printing press that no one would ever think we'd use.
Then why are we still standing
Wait!
there?
Stop! What's this about for you? And I don't mean the Children's Crusade. I mean, what's this about? Am I kidding myself? Or is there something?
Of course there is.
Well, don't just say it like it happens every day.
Oh, Jack, I didn't...
I'm not an idiot. I know girls like you don't wind up with guys like me. And I don't want you promising nothing you're just gonna take back later. Standing here tonight, looking at you. I'm scared tomorrow's gonna come in and change everything. If there was a way I could just grab hold of something, to make time stop so I can just keep on looking at each other.
You snuck up on me, Jack. Never even saw it coming.
For sure.
For sure. Till the moment I found you, thought I knew what love was. But now I'm learning what's true, that love will do what it does. The world finds ways to sting you, and then one day decides to bring you something to believe in for even a night. One night, maybe forever, but that's alright. That's alright. And if you're gone tomorrow, what was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believed in me.
It was never meant to meet, and then we meet. Who knows why? One more stranger on the street, just someone sweet passing by. An angel come to save me, who didn't even know she gave me something to believe in for even a day. One day, maybe forever, but that's okay. That's okay. And if I'm gone tomorrow, what was ours still will be. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believed in me. You know what I believed in. Look into my eyes and
You weren't going to Santa Fe?
If you weren't an heiress, and if your father wasn't after my head,
You're not really scared of my father.
but I'm pretty scared of you.
Don't be.
I'm gone tomorrow. I have something to believe in, now that I know you believe in me. I have something to believe in, now that I know you
Right, I'll get the lights, you get those windows unlocked.
Whoa, you got enough keys here for the entire building. Has someone been picking Daddy's pockets?
The janitor's been working here since he was 8 and hasn't had a raise in 20 years. He's with us 100%.
You bring enough dollars to keep us covered? You could hold a whole dynasty here, and no one will be the wiser. Good job. Hey, it's good to have you back. Shut up.
There she is, boys. Just think. My father snores blissfully in his bed, using his very own press to bring him down.
Remind me to stay on your good side.
Is this what they put the tapes on? I can see why they tossed this whole girl down with soap, but
Jack, this is Darcy. He knows just about everything there is to know about hunting.
And I suppose you work for one of the babes?
My father owns the Trib.
Whoa.
And this is Bill. He'll be typesetting an article for us.
Bill, so I suppose you're the son of William Randolph Hearst.
And proud to be a part of your revolution.
Ain't that something?
Hey, in the words of the little one, can we table the palaver and get back to business?
A little grease, she'll be as good as gold.
All right, here's how it'll work. As we print the papers, race, you'll let the fellas in, and we'll spread them to every working kid in New York. After that, it's up to them. This change coming once and for all. You makes the front page, and man, you is major news. Tomorrow they'll see what we are, and sure as a star, we ain't come this far. Here they come. This is the story we need to write that we kept out of sight for no more. In a few hours by dawn till we light, we'll be ready to fight some war. This time we're ready to stay, talk about season the day. Right if we think or in blood is the same either way. We're gonna damn well take forwards to snug in his bed. He don't care if we're dead or alive. Bricks and kills are under his head while he's begging for bread to survive. Children can stop counting sheep. We're gonna sing, never sleep. Then what you snooze will be lied and abused with a promise we take and a keep. Wonderful all if they don't like the man as will bleed up. Bleed up. Wonderful all if there ain't no babies that don't spell freedom. Life can be great in mistakes. It's not whatever it takes. This time we know that it waits. What's that for all?
In the words of Union leader Jack Kelly, we will work with you, we will even work for you, but we will be paid and treated as valuable members of your organizations. Riveting stuff, huh?
Get going. We've got a very important man to see.
Keep your fingers crossed.
For us too. This is for kids shining shoes on the street with no shoes on their feet every day. This is for guys sweating mud in the shop while the boxes and cops move away. I'm seeing kids standing tall, glaring, raring to brawl. Armies of guys who are sick of the lies they read and rise and fall. What's the wrong with the blood on the wall to lay down? They may be running this town, but this town is shut down without us. Thousand kids in the square, 10,000 fists in the air, 1,000 fists. Joy, you is gonna play fair once and for all.
I'm sorry, but he's gonna have to call you back. He's busy, he'll call you back. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Silence those phones.
The entire city is shut down. No one's working anywhere, and everyone's blaming you.
They're all calling. The mayor, the publishers, the manufacturers. And such language.
How we doing this morning, boys?
Oh, what? You can't just barge in!
You're behind this. I thought we had a deal.
And it came with the money-back guarantee. And thanks for your lessons on the power of the press.
Did you read this, boys? These kids put out a pretty good paper. Very convincing.
Yes. No doubt written by my daughter.
I'd sign it before someone else grabs her up.
I demand to know who defied my ban on printing strike material.
Well, we're your loyal employees. We'd never take our business elsewhere.
The old printing press in the cellar.
I made you the offer of a lifetime. Anyone who does not act in their own self-interest is a fool.
What's that make you? This all began because you wanted to sell more papes. But now your circulation is down 70%. Why didn't you come talk to us?
Guys like Joe don't talk to nothings like us. But a very wise reporter told me a real boss don't need the answers. Just the smarts to snatch the right one when he hears it.
Now is the time to seize the day, stare down the odds and seize the day. Minute by minute, that's how you win it. We will find our way. But let us seize the day.
You see that, Mr. Pulitzer? In case he ain't figured out yet, we got you surrounded.
New York is closed for business. You can't read a paper or get a shoe shine. You can't send a message, ride an elevator, or cross the Brooklyn Bridge. Heck, you can't even leave your own building. So what's your next move?
Mr. Pulitzer, the mayor is here along with your daughter, and you're not gonna believe who else.
Good morning, Mr. Pulitzer. I believe you know the governor.
Governor Roosevelt.
Joseph. What have you done now?
I'm certain that when you hear my explanation, this entire situation will be put to rest.
Thanks to Miss Medda Larkin bringing your daughter to my office, I already have a thorough grasp of the situation. Bully is usually the term I use to express approval, but in this case, I simply mean bully. And is this the boy of whom you spoke? How are you, son? I'm told we once shared a carriage ride.
Pleasure's mine, Mr. Governor.
Well, Joe, don't just stand there letting those children out there sing endlessly. Tell them the good news.
What's good news?
That you've come to your senses and lowered your prices. Unless, of course, you want to invite a full state-sent investigation into your employment practices.
You wouldn't dare!
After the pressure you wielded to keep me from office, I'd do it with a smile. There's only one thing worse than a hard heart, and that's a soft head. And think of the happiness it would bring those children. He doesn't do happiness, does he?
Mr. Kelly, if I may talk to you alone.
Keep your eyes on the stars, and your feet on the ground. You got this.
I cannot put the prize back to where it was. I'm sorry, there are other considerations that need to be made.
I get it. You need to save face in front of all these folks. I'm young, I ain't stupid.
Well, thank you for understanding.
But I got constituents with a legitimate gripe.
What if I reduced the raise by half? Got the others to do the same. It's a compromise we can all live with.
But you eat our losses. Any peg we can't sell, you buy back full price.
That's never been on the table. What's to stop Newsies from taking hundreds of papers they can't sell? My costs will explode.
No Newsie's gonna break his back on around papers he can't sell. But if you can take a few more with no risk, he might sell them. And your circulation will begin to grow. It's a compromise we can all live with.
That's not a bad head you've got on your shoulders.
Deal?
That's disgusting.
Just the price of doing business. Of New York City, we won! And now, I'd like to introduce my own personal friend, Governor Theodore Roosevelt himself.
Each generation must, at the height of its power, step aside and invite the young to share the day. You've laid claim to our world, and I believe the future in your hands bright and prosperous. And your drawing, sir, as far as other matters bear. Officer, if you please.
Jack, it's Crutchy!
What's your name, fellas? You miss me? Hey, and look what I brought you! It's a gift, straight from the refuge.
Jack, with your drawings, you made an eloquent argument for shutting down the refuge. Be assured that Mr. Schneider's abuses will be fully investigated. Officer, take him away.
Oh, please, Your Highness. May I do the honors?
You've gotta be joking.
Oh, yeah. And guess what? Now you'll be laughing all the way to the pen, little man. So long, sucker! Keep going.
Thank you, Governor.
Jack Kelly, I can't help but think, if one of your drawings convinces the governor to close the refuge, what might a daily political cartoon do to expose the inner dealings in our own government backrooms? What do you say, Ted? Can't have this young man's artistry shine a lantern behind your closed doors?
Don't sweat it, Gov. With the strike settled, I probably should be hitting the road. Don't you ever get tired of singing the same old tune? What Santa Fe got that you don't ain't? Sandstorms?
Or better yet, what's New York got that Santa Fe ain't?
New York's got us. We're family.
Didn't I hear something about the strike being settled?
All right, papes for Newsies. Line up, boys. These papes ain't gonna sell themselves.
Well, come along, Governor, and show me that back seat I've been hearing so much about.
Hey, well, don't just stand there. You got a union to run. Besides, didn't somebody just offer you a pretty exciting job?
Me? Work for your father.
You already worked for my father. And you got one more ace up your sleeve.
Well, what might that be?
Me. Wherever you go, I am there. Right by your side.
For sure?
For sure.
Don't take much to be a dreamer. All you do is close your eyes. It's a made-up world is all you'll ever see. Now my eyes is finally open, and my dreams they's average size. But they don't much matter if you ain't with me. I'm hearing the voices.
Oh no.
Not the voices.
This sounds like a plot for a different musical. What musical? Jekyll and Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde?
What is that?
I was thrown on the street at 3.
Sounds like a you issue, Crutchy. I mean, you're my brother, never mind.
Oh, yeah. So here's the audience doing tonight.
Looking pretty blue.
Yeah, oh, blue. Yeah. Well, that's about to get thrown around with this next dance number.
Yeah.
We're commentators, like on American Ninja Warriors. No.